recently after assembly, a student asked me, what is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made? And I think that's a fair question, because I'm spending my time telling them, hey, make better choices, live a better life, and your choices matter. And I couldn't think of one, because I make so many, I can't say what's the biggest one I've made. But I think I made a lot of mistakes when it came to relationships, not only with girls, but with guys as well, like just friendships. But I made more mistakes when it came to girl relationships, because as a kid, I connected more with girls than I did with boys. But as I think about the bad choices I made, or mistakes, or even just making a bad choice, everything's not a mistake. I did this on purpose, and it was not a good choice. I would say it could be categorized in this way: my inability or my ignorance of the impact of the moment, that the choice I made in the moment, how they would impact me in the future. I think the moment can feel so big. It felt so big. It felt so important. And it felt like a lot of times it's based on feeling like, oh, in this moment, this feels good. This seems right. And not taking a step back to evaluate how this choice in the moment will impact my life and those around me in the future. That inability or unawareness, or like I said, ignorance of really thinking about how my choices impact the long-term future led to a lot of bad choices and a lot of mistakes. Like, don't trade what you want most in your life, what you want in the moment. I think sometimes to get what you want most, you gotta start thinking long-term. Like, think about your future. The fact that, okay, let's say you're 13. 10 years from now, you'll be in a whole new place. Actually, 5 years from now, you will be in a new place. You will think differently. You will act differently. And your values will change. So think about this. When you think about 5 years from now, would you be happy with the choice you made? Many of us adults look back and go, no. And the funniest thing about what I can do now, when I talk about making better choices, live a better life, so many adults say, where were you at when I was in school? You know, I didn't get that. And they see so clearly. And not just even adults. I meet students who graduated high school who see me and say, man, I get it now, Mr. Brown. I didn't get it then, but I see it now. Because here's the truth. That moment will pass, but the choices you make will last. They will last for a long time. And you want to make sure you're making choices that not only you'll be proud of, but that will protect your future. Not harm, not damage, not leave you in a place to where it's just not good. You want to be in a place where those choices are helping you in your future. And so as you are posting things online, as you are interacting with people, as you are figuring out who to date, who to hang out with, that moment, it's going to pass, and that choice you make will last. So please think about that, because if I could go back and tell myself, hey, what you feel in a moment, is it really worth your future? What choices can I make now that will prepare me for my future? Because I think that is important, and it comes down to a choice. And when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well and consider not just a moment. I'll give you the quote one more time. Don't trade what you want most for what you want in the moment, and choose well. Oh yeah.